Good morning, children. Today, let us learn the trigonometric identities. Okay, what is trigonometric identities? An equation involving trigonometric ratios of an angle is called a trigonometric identity. Okay, the trigonometric identity is an equation involving trigonometric ratios of or trigonometric ratios. Equation connecting trigonometric ratios. The first equation is sin square a plus cos square a equal to 1. Let us see how to derive this identity. For that, let us consider the right triangle ABC. In this right triangle ABC, angle B equal to 90 degree. Then, as you all know, the side opposite to 90 degree is called hypotenuse. Now, I am talking about or talking with respect to angle A. So, when I consider angle A, BC, the side BC is called opposite side, just opposite to A. Just what is the side in front of this angle? That is opposite side. And nearby side is AB, that is adjacent side. Now, let us start. In triangle ABC, we have angle B equal to 90 degree. Now we apply Pythagoras theorem in this. That is, what does Pythagoras theorem says? Hypotenuse square equal to base square plus altitude square, or sum of the squares of the other two sides. We can consider AB as the base or BC as the base. So whatever it is, the length of the larger side is square of the length of the larger sides equal to sum of the squares of the other two sides. So for proving this identity, let us divide throughout this equation by AC square. We divide the equation with the AC square. So it is AC square by AC square equal to, we have to divide each of this term with the AC square. Now AC square by AC square is equal to 1. 1 equal to, this can be written as AB by AC whole square plus BC by AC whole square. Now 1 equal to. Now we'll come to the triangle now. With respect to AB by AC. What is AB by AC? AB is the adjacent side, AC is the hypotenuse. So adjacent side divided by hypotenuse, we know that it is cos A. Cos of an angle is adjacent side divided by hypotenuse. So with respect to A, it is cos A. So we can write it as cos A the whole square plus. Now what is BC? BC is the opposite side. Now opposite side divided by hypotenuse. What is the ratio connecting opposite side to hypotenuse? That is called sine of an angle. So that is with respect to A, it is sine A. So it is sine A the whole square. Now we get the identity as cos A whole square is called cos square A. So we can write here 1 equal to cos square A plus sine square A, or we can rewrite it as sine square A plus cos square A equal to 1. Now this is the identity we get now. That is sine square A plus cos square A equal to 1. Now if you want to convert sine square in terms of cos square A, we can write it as sine square A equal to 1 minus cos square A. And cos square A can be written as 1 minus sine square A. Can change the or transpose the terms. Okay. If you take a C angle, you can say sine square C plus cos square C equal to 1. Now this is true for all values of A, that is from 0 to 90 degree. Every values for every value of A, this equation will be true. You can write the identity like this: sine square A plus cos square A equal to 1. Sine square A equal to 1 minus cos square A, and cos square A equal to 1 minus sine square A. This is true for all values of A such that 0 degree less than or equal to A less than or equal to 90 degree. That means for all values of A from 0 to 90, this is true. Okay. Because sine 0, we know sine 0 is 0. So, and cos 0 is 1. So, 0 plus 1 equal to 1. So, each case that is true. And for 90 also. That will be true for 90 also, because we know that sine 90 is 1, whereas cos 90 is 0. The second identity is sec square A equal to 1 plus tan square A. Now also we write the Pythagoras theorem. That is same way we'll write. In triangle ABC we have AC square equal to AB square plus BC square. Now we divide throughout by AB square. At first we divided by AC square. So to get the second identity, we divide throughout by AB square. That is AC square by AB square equal to AB square divided by AB square plus BC square by AB square. Now this can be written as AC by AB whole square equal to AB square by AB square, we can see that is 1 plus BC by AB whole square. Now come to the figure again. In the triangle ABC, with respect to A, AC by AB. AC is the hypotenuse, AB is the adjacent side. So hypotenuse divided by adjacent side, that is called sec of an angle. So here it is sec A. Sec A whole square equal to 1 plus. Now BC. BC is the opposite side with respect to A. Opposite side divided by adjacent side. Opposite side divided by adjacent side is called tan of an angle. That is tan A. So it is tan A the whole square. So we can rewrite it as sec square A equal to 1 plus tan square A. This is what the second identity. So for getting the second identity, we divide throughout by AB square. AC square by AB square, AB square by AB square, BC square by AB square. So we can see that AC is the hypotenuse. Hypotenuse divided by adjacent side is sec. So with respect to A, it is sec A equal to 1 plus BC by AB. With respect to A, opposite side by adjacent side is tan A. So sec square A equal to 1 plus tan square A. From this also we can write two more relation, that is sec square A minus 1 equal to tan square A, and sec square A minus tan square A equal to 1. So let us write the other identity. Now we have sec square A minus 1 equal to tan square A, sec square A minus tan square A equal to 1, and sec square A equal to 1 plus tan square A. We know that just you can connect like this: sec and tan. Sec square and tan square are related. So sec square A minus tan square A equal to 1. And if you want to convert tan square in terms of 6 square, this is how we write tan square A equal to 6 square A minus 1. And if you want to write 6 square A in terms of tan square A, this is how we write 6 square A equal to 1 plus tan square A. You can learn in any order. And you know that this is true for all values of A such that 0 degree less than or equal to A less than 90. That means it is not true for 90 degree. For all other values, it is true. Why for 90 degree? Because here we know that is if A is 90 degree, what about sec 90 and tan 90? That is not defined. Why it is? Because tan A or tan 90 means it is sin 90 by, we can say that tan 90 means it is sin 90 by cos 90. Sin 90 we know the value is 1. Cos 90 value is 0. So 1 by 0 is not defined. So tan 90 is not defined. And what about sec 90? Yes, sec 90 we know that is 1 by cos 90. Again 1 by 0. It is not defined. So it is not defined. Therefore, we can say that this is not true for 90 degree. That is as. Now we have the third identity, that is cosec square A equal to 1 plus cot square A. Again, we take the same theorem, that is in triangle ABC, consider that same triangle. So in triangle ABC, we have angle B equal to 90 degree. We have Pythagoras theorem, AC square equal to AB square plus BC square. So to get the first identity, sine square plus cos square equal to 1, we divided by AC square. To get the second identity, that is connecting sec square and tan square, we divided throughout by AB square. Now we have to divide throughout with the BC square. We get AC square by BC square equal to AB square by BC square plus BC square by BC square. We can write here AC by BC whole square equal to AB by BC whole square plus BC square by BC square is 1. Now, with respect to A, again we take AC. AC is the hypotenuse, BC is the opposite side. So, hypotenuse by opposite side, that is the reciprocal of sine, that is called cosec. So, we can write here cosec A. Hypotenuse by opposite side is cosec A. Cosec A whole square equal to AB. AB is the adjacent side. Adjacent side divided by opposite side. That is the reciprocal of tan. Adjacent by opposite. That is called cot. Cot A whole square plus 1. That is cosec square A equal to cot square A plus 1. This is the third identity. Cosec square A equal to cot square A plus 1. Here also we can rearrange the two more equations. That is cosec square A minus cot square A equal to 1 and cosec square A minus 1 equal to cot square A. These are the three relations. Here we can say cosec square A minus cot square A equal to 1, cosec square A equal to 1 plus cot square A, and cosec square A minus 1 equal to cot square A. Cosec cot. Okay. That is both co starting with the co. Cosec square minus cot square equal to 1. Like that you can remember the identity. Okay, cosec square equal to, if you learn this one, you can write the other all. Cosec square A equal to 1 plus cot square A. Cosec square A minus 1 equal to cot square A. Converting cosec square in terms of cot square and converting cot square in terms of cosec square. Okay, and this is true for all values of A such that 0 degree less than A less than or equal to 90 degree. That means this is true for all value except 0. Why it is not true for 0? Because we know what is cosec 0. We can find what is cosec 0. Cosec 0, we know it is 1 by sine 0. What is sine 0? It is 0. So 1 by 0 is not defined. So we can say that cosec 0 and cot 0. What about cot 0? Cot 0 is cos 0 by sine 0. Cos 0 we know it is 1. Sine 0 is 0. Again it is not defined. So we can say that this is not true for 0 because cosec 0 and not defined. So here we can say cosec 0 and cot 0 are not defined. So it is not true for A equal to 0. Let's do one question. Now express the ratios cosine, sec and tan A in terms of sin A. As we have to convert these three ratios in terms of sin A. So we can start with the same identity we studied now, that is sin square A plus cos square A equal to 1. We have we need an expression for cosine. So let us write cos square A equal to 1 minus sin square A. So what is cos A? Cos A can be root of 1 minus sin square A. Because if p square equal to some x, how we write p equal to root of x. The same thing here also. So cos A is converted in terms of sine. This is how. Now the second one is sec. How to convert the sec in terms of sine? Sec we know that is the reciprocal of cos. Okay. So sec A equal to 1 by cos A. Now what is cos A? Cos A we got it as root of 1 minus sin square A. So this is 1 by root of 1 minus sin square A. 1 by root of 1 minus sin square A. That is what sec A. Now tan A. Tan A we know that is easy. Sin A divided by cos A. Sin A. What is sin A? We can write sin A as it is. Sin A divided by cos A. Cos A we got root of 1 minus sin square A. These three are expressed in terms of sin A itself. Sin A alone. Okay. This is one of the applications of the identity. Like that, any terms can be converted in a particular term. For that, you must learn all the identities by heart. Otherwise, you cannot do. If you by heart the identity, that will be easy to convert.